right? And sir, you're suing the defendant for $520, alleging he owes this money for a fine administered as a result of him smoking marijuana in the car?
That's correct.
Start with you.
Your Honor, me and Josh met our freshman year of college, and we quickly became good friends over pot. We became friends, and we would always hang out, but it was always just related to weed. And then
weed heads, burnouts.
A little bit, but that's more in my
finish
past.
College?
I did, yes.
How about you?
Yes, I did, sir.
All right, go ahead.
I put that in my past, and then Josh came to town.
Put what in your past?
I don't smoke marijuana anymore, sir.
Why?
It got me really paranoid, and it started to get me.
How long had you been smoking weed? People stopped being paranoid like after the first year of weed.
What happened for me was.
You must have had that chronic. Go ahead, sir.
As Josh kept pushing the envelope, I didn't want to do that anymore, and the stronger the weed, I would get freaked
Paranoid,
out, so I stopped.
all right, there you go. The stronger it gets, the more paranoid. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah, and then.
You're shaking your head now, huh?
I've heard that that's the case.
Go ahead.
So after college ended the next fall, Josh came to visit Denver, and he was going to stay.
All the weed in the country is in Denver. That's the first place they made it legal.
Coming up.
And I said, that's a rental car, and now I'm going to get fined for that. And so I was fined $520, and that's why I'm suing.
You're watching Mathis Court with Judge Mathis. This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Mathis Court is back with a case of Isaac Manfred, who is suing Josh McDonald for negligence.
Now, let me ask about how much of a pothead he is first. Let me hear from you. How many joints you smoke a day?
To answer your question, about 3, 2.
3 joints a day? What time? You smoke them at night?
It's like breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
No, well then you're a weed head. You're a weed head. I thought you might have been saying you smoke one to relax when you get home and then one maybe to help get to sleep or something. So when you're 21, you can smoke your weed. But if you're smoking in public or while operating, just like drinking, if you're doing it anywhere like drinking, you're not supposed to drink and drive, not supposed to smoke and drive, not supposed to drink or have open alcohol in the car as a passenger, I don't think. But you tell me what happened. Why are you suing him?
I'm suing him because he came to visit for the weekend, and we were going to see some old college buddies. And Friday night we went out, Saturday night we went out, Sunday night he wanted to go to another party, and I was so tired because I had to get up for work in the morning that I told him I didn't want to go, but I said he could take my car. And he took the car. The next morning, I wake up and I'm getting in the car that I am using to go to work. It's a rental car because my car is in the shop. I open up the door, and the car just reeks of marijuana. And in my rental agreement, it clearly states that there's no smoking or vaping inside the vehicle. And so I asked Josh, I said, did you smoke in the car? And he said, yes, I did. And then I said, that's a rental car, and now I'm going to get fined for that. And so I was fined $520, and that's why I'm suing.
How will Judge Mathis rule? Find out when Mathis Court returns.
You're watching Mathis Court with Judge Mathis. This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis. What's your defense, sir?
Isaac he never let me know that it was a rental car. You know, he had texted me when I said I was on the way to Denver that he
How
got.
did the smoke get in the car? Who was smoking the weed?
I was smoking the weed, Your Honor.
You were driving?
Nope.
Go ahead.
I had gotten back from the party, and instead of going inside or going outside and smoking because it's cold in Denver, like I have no problem because I have a med card and Oklahoma it's illegal, so I was able to smoke more in Denver. So, and then when I got back, I figured
it's legal. You know half of the law. Yeah, it's legal, but not in an automobile, as you just heard me say. Just like you can't drink open alcohol in an automobile, whether you're the driver or the passenger. You can't smoke weed in an automobile, whether you're the driver or the passenger. You did. You were negligent, and it cost him $520. In fact, you broke the law while in his car. $520 is your judgment.
One question I have about this case is if it is a rental and the guy who's rented the car loans it out in any capacity, is it on him? Is it his fault if somebody else disrespects the car, breaks the law in it? Is there negligence on his part as the renter? Because I feel like the first thing you're going to say if somebody's taking your car and it's a rental is you're going to clarify it's a rental. Please be careful. And so I just wonder how far that counts with a case like this, and whether there is any shared blame. I mean, obviously the guy got the fine, so the car company blames him for that, because they don't know the source of, the damages or the smell or anything like that. But at what point, or is there a point where there's shared blame in this? The judge certainly didn't think so, but I'm curious what you think about that. Please weigh in the comments. Thanks for watching.